guys, it's Setsumi, and I'm coming to you with a brand new deck profile today. Another deck profile. I know this doesn't usually happen 2 weeks in a row, where it's two deck profiles each. Yeah, the reason why I'm doing this is because I feel like this deck is actually pretty good. I call this deck Graveyard Cosmos, and the reason why I do is because the new Cosmos support was recently announced, recently leaked, and it really centers around sending your Cosmos to grave and getting effects based off of that. Um, Quite honestly, the new Cosmos support is actually pretty good. A lot of people are saying it's lackluster. I tend to disagree, and this is my argument for it. It's a different way to play the deck, and I think that's actually pretty. It's actually pretty decent. It's very OTK centric. It swarms very easily. It's actually really cool how easily the deck swarms, and that's really thanks to the fact that I play a buttload of the lower level monsters, and it's very good in that aspect. Um, Really, this deck borders on the more budgetier side of Cosmos, just simply because I don't play Dark Destroyer, and I only play one Strawman. Yes, you do play three Cosmo Farm Girl. Farm Girl is expensive. However, it's still necessary to play at three, so you have to play it at three for the deck to function really well anyway, because then you get to search and whatnot. So, Cosmo Farm Girl, yes, absolutely necessary at three. So, I'm just gonna get into it and I'll explain it as I go, because this is vastly different from the how the typical Cosmo deck actually functions. So going into it, I play three Cosmo Dark Eclipser. This is a new card that is coming out. It is either going to be a secret or a rare. I wasn't able to tell based off of the picture that was provided by Yu-Gi-Oh! Organization. I will include a link to that leak below. It is a level 9 Cosmo monster, machine and dark, 3000 attack, 2600 beater. Can't be targeted by an opponent's card effects, as the same with all the big ships. And however, it does fix a glaring problem with the deck, in the fact that during either player's turn, when a trap card is activated, you can banish a Cosmo monster from your graveyard, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. That is very good, and it solves a huge hole that the Cosmos have trouble with, specifically cards like Storming Mirror Force, which I do play in the case of the Mirror Match, and any other trap card that likes to just wipe the board clean and doesn't target. So Dark Eclipser is absolutely necessary and is actually very good defense. If it is a rare, it will be fairly cheap. If it's a secret, I think it's going to be rather expensive. As of right now, I am leaning towards rare, just based off of how the picture looked in the leak. So yes, if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments below. But anyway, the other effect that it has is if it's destroyed by battle or by card effect and sends to the graveyard, you can banish this card from the graveyard, add one level 8 or lower Cosmo monster from your deck to your hand. So it has the regular Cosmo Big Ship effect. I also play two Forerunner. In this deck you pay life points out the wazoo, so having the 1,000 life point recovery is definitely necessary. And then it also has of course, it's Forerunner. It has the effect of being able to special summon lower monsters. Um, because I only play two Forerunner, I'm not playing rank 7s. If you want to play rank 7s, that's up to you, but I don't think it's consistent enough to warrant a rank 7. If I were, I would play the Red Eyes Dark Flare Metal Dragon or Big Eye, just simply because those are, in my opinion, the two best rank 7s to play. So Forerunner, yeah, that's really the only uses I feel like if you were to play rank 7s. Um, Moving on, I play two Cosmic Delta Shuttle. This, I say that weird every single time, but it's a level 5 Cosmo Machine Dark monster with 2000 attack, 2000 defense. It is a super rare coming out in Breakers of Shadow. And has the effect of once per turn, you can send one Cosmo monster from your deck to the graveyard. That is important. And then target one face-up monster on the field. It loses attack and defense equal to the sent monster's level times 100. This lets you get over things, and not only lets Delta Shuttle get over things, but allows you to get Farm Girl over things as well. And if you can clear the board with Shuttle and then attack directly with Farm Girl, it opens you up to a lot of OTK. So Shuttle is actually very useful in that regard. I also play one Slip Rider. Um, I personally prefer Shuttle over Slip Rider in this build, just simply because it does send cards to the graveyard for free. So that's why I'm only playing one Slip Rider. It's still a cheap card and it still opens you up to rank 5 plays. So and it gets rid of background, so that's good too. Um, Moving on, I play 3 Cosmo Wicked Witch. The fact that it has a lot of staying power at the cost of 1,000 life points is fantastic, and that you can just special summon it for whatever. So Wicked Witch is pretty good. And then I also play 3 Good Witch. Now this is a bit different, and and here's why. This deck is actually able to rank 4 quite easily. It opens you up to a lot of rank 4s, and the reason why I'm doing it this way is simply because it allows me to play Ptolemaeus. If I have, this doesn't come up as often as just 2 um, level 4s, but it does come up where I can play Ptolemaeus to the point where it allows me to play Diamond, and once Cyber Dragon Infinity comes out, Pleiades is coming out, and more than likely Key Beetle is coming out as well, so I can make room for Infinity and Nova for this deck. So that is definitely a play that does exist in this deck, and is very, very good and very nice to have. So that does open you up, and that's why I play 3 Good Witch. Moving on, I play 3 Cosmo Sword Troopers. This is actually a very, very good card. It's a psychic light monster, despite it saying dark in the description as a light monster. It is a level 3 monster with 1,000 attack and 1,000 defense. It has the normal Cosmo low level effect where you can banish it and special summon a higher level monster. And then also, once per turn, you can pay 1,000 life points and target one psychic type monster in your graveyard and special summon it. Now, that is awesome. One, it allows you to get 2 monsters on field. 2, if you have a level 4 in hand and then you have one of the level 4s in grave, you can activate Sword Trooper's effect, special summon one of the level 4s from grave, banish himself to special summon the other level 4, and then rank 4. So, Sword Troopers has a lot of versatility in this deck, and that's why this is the key card as to why I'm playing 3 Good Witch and 3 Wicked Witch. So, Sword Troopers, absolutely essential in my opinion. Of course, I play the 3 standard Farm Girl. I think that is rather obvious as to why I play it. If you're playing Cosmo at any less than 3 Farm Girl, then you're playing it wrong, just simply because it searches out everything you need, and it allows you to OTK rather easily. Also, I play 1 Strawman. Cycles cards back in the hand when you can't get a Cosmo Town to stick around. And then I also play 1 Tin Can because, 1, it allows you to, it's another search card. However, it activates during the end phase, which can be rather inconsistent. And it does dish cards to grave that you necessarily wouldn't want to go to grave because it is random. However, all the same, it is rather useful. It is a level 1, so it can be summoned out by anything. Also, the fact that it's level 1, and if you do banish it, you can easily send it right back to your hand, and it's very, very useful and a very low cost card to cycle back to your hand. So, Tin Can, in my opinion, is okay at 1 for now. I was playing at 3, got really cloggy. 2 is okay. But quite honestly, I feel like 1 Tin Can is enough. Moving on, I play 3 Cosmotown. That's really that standard. 2 Terraforming. I feel like that's absolutely necessary. You want to get to Cosmotown as soon as possible. It's the best field spell card in the game, so why not? 3 E-Telly. You have a lot of E-Telly targets in this deck. 8, I believe. So yes, 3 E-Telly. Yes, 3 Reasoning because there's a wide range of levels. There's not level 9s, level 7s, level 5s, level 4s, level 3s, level 2s, and level 1s. So Reasoning, yes. Played 2 MST, 2 Galaxy Cyclones, just simply because of the reasonings. 1 Raigeki because clearing your opponent's board is actually still pretty good. And then just so you can OTK easier. And then I played 2 Storming Mirror Force because it's actually a good card. And it can bypass the mirror match or any other deck that likes to get destroyed, and just send them right back to hand. For the extra deck, I play 2 Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon because I played 2 Cyber Dragon in the side deck, so that's purely for the mirror match. 1 Leviair, so I can cycle back the Farm Girls or Sword Troopers if necessary, or even the level 4s, so that's good. 1 Silent Honor Arc, 1 Diamond Dyer, 1 Ragnar Zero, 1 Castell, 1 Dark Rebellion, 1 Master Key Beetle. As I said, once Cyber Infinity comes out, this will be taken out because it's just not as good. And it's very, very rare when I get to Cosmo Wicked Witch and I'm willing to sacrifice it for a Key Beetle. So, yeah, this is just here for filler until Nova and Infinity, that whole thing really starts taking hold. 1 Abyss Dweller, 1 Gaga Cowboy, one Volcasaurus because it does come up, one Pleiades, one Ptolemaeus, and one Diamond. So thank you guys for watching this deck profile. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And of course, have a nice day.